So I know how you work. You know, you can interview people on the phone, on video camera and face to face. But how do you, when they sit down with you, or on the phone or on the camera, how do you work with them? What process do you go through?
Okay, so everyone is different, right?
Yeah.
I don't necessarily treat anyone the same, but there are certain, or I have found, both within myself and with others that I have helped, there are certain fundamental similarities that can pop up.
Okay.
So the approach I take is I help people to uncover what the issues are, or the goals, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I work very hard on really breaking that down and defining it. So if it's about something they want, or it's a goal they want to achieve, or whether it's an issue, whether it's a deeper spiritual issue or just a physical issue that they're dealing with, I will get them to break it down and define what does that mean.
Okay.
I think everyone gets sick and tired of hearing me say that question, what does that mean?
Yeah.
So, you know, someone says, let's keep a simple example, someone says, I want to lose weight. What does that mean? So if they keep saying to me, well, I just want to be lighter, again, what does that mean? Until they get to that point where they say, you know, I'd really love to have a waistline of, you know, a 32-inch waistline. Okay, I'd like to be able to take my favourite blue jeans from Union, be able to wear them again.
Okay.
Now that's defining it. That's giving yourself a direction to head to. Because to say I want to lose weight, it's like you're in a ship, you're about to sail the Pacific Ocean, and all you're saying is, oh, I just want to go that way.
What's that way?
Well, what is that way?
Yeah.
Right? You're not going to get anywhere ever.
Yeah.
And all you're going to do is keep bashing your head against the wall.
Yeah.
So that's one of the main things I do. The other thing I do is, I guess, born with a way to just connect to people on a very deep feeling level. I really take people to that place.
Yeah.
Because I think until you hit that place, you can't make changes.
Yeah.
You need to hit that true, authentic self. Even if it's raw and hurting, you need to reach that and operate from that point.
Fair enough.
So, you know, it can get a little bit intense. It can get very intense.
Yeah.
But the bottom line is we're breaking the old patterns and creating new ones. So.
Yeah, I've experienced that myself, so I can completely relate to what you're saying.
Well. You did very well.
Thank you. So then that brings to the next question of if someone were to engage in your service, you know, should they expect a particular outcome or just come with an open mind?
Always come with an open mind, because that's what's going to get you to the end result that you want. I don't expect any results.
Okay.
Because the results aren't for me to gain.
Yeah.
All I do is I give the tools, the information, I point the finger to which way, but then it's up to that person to get themselves to where they need to go. Okay.
Take some responsibility.
Well,
for
that's
their
right.
lives.
That's right. I mean, you know, the old saying, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink.
Yes.
The only expectations I have is that the person that's walking through the door to see me is seriously ready and not there to waste any time.
Yes. Oh, as well as their own time, not just your time, but their own time.
Exactly. So time in general.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to help anybody.
No.
It's a waste of time and money.
Yes.
So that's the only expectation I have. I expect open, honesty and authenticity.
Yes.
Other than that, I'll do everything in my power. Once we've defined, the person has defined what the result they want is, I'll do everything that I can to help them to make that journey and get there.
Yeah, fantastic, fantastic. So why don't we go now to, you know, we've talked about how you've worked with the clients, and why don't we go and listen to some of Petros clients and what they say about Petros and the experience, and share a bit of their testimonial with us.
Hi, I'm Scott from Kilsyth. I've known Petros for a couple of years now, and through his Soul Solutions Holistic Training Program, I've developed a hell of a lot more confidence and been able to get over all of the procrastination I used to do, so I get a lot more things done in my personal life and my business life. So Petros has helped me so much, and yeah, go use Soul Solutions. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Alex from Kilsyth. I was just searching on the web and I found Petros' website, Soul Solutions, and I thought, alright, well, I've got no idea, but I thought I'd have a look. And You know, a lot of problems in my life I wasn't aware of, but there were actually problems that I was creating, like self-sabotage and procrastination, you know, things that I had no idea I was doing to myself and to others. And Petros helped me see that, but he didn't tell me things in a bad way to make me feel bad or anything. It just really helped, and it made me help everyone around me as well. So that was really useful. And yeah, I think it's a worthy thing for anyone to go and do, because it's always good to help yourself. Yeah.
Hi, my name's Peter and I'm from Camberwell. I've been working with Petros over the last 2 years to really define my life's being, and through that whole stage I've been able to identify what it is I want out of life. During the 2 years, Petros has helped me really identify my strengths and weaknesses in life, and most successfully I've been able to start up my own business through his help and also through his guidance. So I really want to help Petros and Soul Solutions for making that happen.
So welcome back after the testimonial. Well, you know, I hope everyone has had the experience of listening to what others have to say about Petros and his life coaching. Now that brings us to the next question, because recently you've told me that you've written an ebook.
I have.
And I have read the ebook as well. It's very, very exciting. Can you tell us a bit more about it?
Well, I thought I'd try my hand in writing.
How did that go at the start?
Oh, it's a difficult task. You think writing a book is so easy, but it was interesting how the book actually started. As I said, I was for a long time very frustrated about, you know, what is success and how do I break the ruts and things like that. The book really started as just me journaling, just my frustrations and things like that. And then when I sort of looked at the content of what finally had come out of me, I thought, well, constructed correctly, this could be an effective book, because around about this time I'd also started to work out a few things. I started to see some patterns. Some patterns that were fairly consistent, whether times were good or bad, they were there and they helped a lot to get through the tough times and really make the good times even better.
Right.
So I thought, okay, that became a focal point for me, a bit of a research point. And so I went back to all the books I'd read and some new books and things like that, and found that in some of these books, you know, these things were also coming up. And I thought, well, maybe I'm onto something here. So the book, I wanted it to have a little bit of purpose and meaning and have a few differences. I didn't want it to be just another self-help book.
Yeah, because I've read a lot of books, and you know, you read about it, and then you know, once you go on to your own individual daily life, you sort of forget about it, and you don't actually practice it.
Yes.
If you don't practice it, it doesn't become a part of you.
Well, you've hit the nail on the head with one of the things I focused on. The words information integration became very big for me. Because like you said, I've read a lot of great books. There's some fantastic leaders and coaches out there, taking nothing away from any of them.
No.
But what I found was that, you know, you'd read all this information, you get all pumped up, hyped up, you were feeling great, and you'd fill yourself up with all this information, but one thing was you really didn't know where to start. There was no real order of how do I start on this information. How do I integrate it into my life? So I thought, okay, the one standout point for my book will be that. I want to address that issue and hopefully come up with a solution. So the book throughout, apart from the information that it gives you, has certain tasks that it requires you to do, to complete, as per your life. Now, a lot of books have that, but the real defining point that I feel for my book is at the very end, the very last task is an action plan. And basically the idea of the action plan is that you take all your answers from all the activities throughout the book and put them in an order, in an easy to read, flowing order that you can then look at and say, okay, I need to start here and work my way to here, to here, to here. So by the end of it, not only do you have the information that you've read from the book, you've got it in a readable and usable format as per your situation.
Okay.
So the idea is we're giving you the information, we're relating it to you, and then we're helping you put it into action virtually instantly. So yeah.
Oh, fantastic. So, you know, a lot of people do read a lot of books every now and then, but at the same time, they need a bit of help.
Yes.
So So what are you
So, okay, so
offering there? Because sometimes it's really hard to sit down and do those exercises. Because when I first read your book, I was like, oh, so many questions, and then you have to be really honest and truthful about it, and you get lazy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, absolutely. So what I've now done is taken that book and turned it into a live workshop seminar.
Wow. Okay.
Because I do like speaking, and I've done a lot of little presentations for different projects and things like that, but I've never done something large scale.
Okay. What do you mean by large scale?
Oh, well, I guess large scale for me, my goal is if I'm able to get 100 to 120 people to this event, for me that's large scale. Because normally with the little presentations I do, it'll be maybe 20 to 40 people,
Okay.
which is nothing to sneeze at, but I'm now looking to take to that next level and really test myself and reach out to many more people.
Yes.
So as I said, the seminar is based on the book. Everyone who comes to the event will get a free copy of the book. Plus the seminar, the workshop itself is going to offer a lot of great things as well.
Okay.
And it gives people the chance then to also work with me
Okay.
and get to ask questions. Of course, at the end there'll be other things offered for people who want to take my assistance further,
Yeah.
naturally. So, you know, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really excited at the prospect of the seminar, of how it will work out. This is my first one,
Yeah.
so it's going to be interesting to see how it all sort of pans out and the preparation for it, how all that goes and things like that.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be a wonderful experience for everybody. Yeah, really looking to put a lot into it. So,
How exciting.
yes.
So if someone wants to attend the seminar, what should they expect out of it?
What should they expect? If you're going to come to the seminar, leave everything at the door. Come in raw, and raw inside. I don't mean take off your clothes. Please be dressed. That would be great. But come in raw, come in open. Okay? Come in ready and willing to take on something that will change your life for the better. Make sure you're ready for that. Even if you're sort of ready or not sure, come anyway. Because this could be that little bit of push that you need to get you going. We're going to work together on putting your life together and how to integrate that, starting at the seminar, not afterwards. It's going to start while I'm there, and you can utilise me, and we said there'll be contingency plans afterwards, but it starts at the seminar. And it's not just going to be, here's a whole heap of information, now take it and go. It's going to be, okay, we need to put this in order and in place for you.
Fantastic.
So that's what's to be expected.
Great.
And
Wow.
fun. Have some fun and laughs.
Okay. Wow, that's very exciting. So if people wants to go, how do they register?
So go to fetchmycoach.com.au/event_extravaganza. There you can book your tickets. And certainly, obviously that's the number one place to go and do it. You can, if you've got questions, you can email me direct at queries@fetchmycoach.com. So log on to the site. That's the best way to do it. And you know, it's April the 4th. My apologies, it's April the 13th on a Saturday, 12:30 to 5:30.
Yeah.
Basically, it's at a venue called the Centre for Adults Education in Flinders Lane, Melbourne. So I think it's a great organisation, and why not help them out by running the event there.
Fantastic.
Wear something comfortable, and as I said, get ready to transform your life, have some fun, meet some new people, and yeah, let's just see where we can go.
Awesome. That sounds great.